Now we're live.
Now we're live. Are we live now, mate? Oh,
Yes.
well done. We get there in the end. Hello, everybody. Hello,
If you
people.
can see behind the scenes, oh my word.
Yeah, you can see us pressing knobs like crazy people. Like, oh, no, it's not working.
10 seconds before 5, and it was like, why aren't we streaming to Facebook? Are we streaming?
Yeah.
No, we're not streaming to Facebook.
No, we're going nowhere. Hello, lovely people. I hope you've had a good Christmas.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hope you've had a good Christmas. It was quiet here. Kath did her accounts.
9 hours.
9 hours.
9 hours I was doing my taxes for yesterday. I did say that I was going to be like Scrooge and do my taxes on Christmas Day. But yeah. But then, yeah, no, it wasn't good, was it?
No, it's not the best day to do your taxes, but hey, better than nothing, I suppose. So, Kath, what have we got?
Oh, well, this week...
We're ready to show you.
What are you going to be showing us?
I'm going to be showing us, well, the start I've made that. And that.
I think that looks fantastic.
Yeah, I can't take it. Can I bring it down and show you? Wait a minute. Except I have got it all hooked up to light. No, I don't know that.
Hang on, sorry, folks. I've got a small grey cat that wants to come and say hello.
There we go. Cats are entertained. Look, I just wrapped bits of wall, bits of material, bits of old like some feathers I've found on my walks at the bottom, and just
What have you used to wrap it up with? That makes sense. String, twine,
just
thread.
Garden twine with the twine that I used off the Christmas tree.
What inspired you to do this then, Helen?
Well, because I had a Christmas tree, and I thought, I've got to do something with that. What am I going to do with that Christmas tree? Got to do something with that.
Have you taken it down? Has the Christmas tree come down?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm ready now. That's it. I'm on a mission. I'm ready to craft me.
Was that? I'm confused now. Was that where the Christmas tree was?
That was where the Christmas tree was hanging. Yeah, I took the thing off. Hi everybody.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Good afternoon, Lily. Yeah, I took the Christmas tree off. So yeah, right. There you go. There we go. So now I'm gonna make an H and show you how I did that by making an H like that.
Right.
So with that, so it's basically that's just 2 bits of stick, well, 3 bits of stick stuck together as an H. Obviously, it's my name.
Have you hot glued them together?
Well, I have, but you don't. If you haven't got hot glue gun for this, you don't have to. As long as you twine the. So.
Right, that's a bit fiddly if it's not glued first.
Yeah, it is, but you can do it. It's possible. You just get to, if you haven't got a hot glue gun and you want to do it, you just get the yarn like that or whatever you're using. I mean, I've got loads of bits of rubbish everywhere, and just literally twist it one side and then the other side and then that side and then that side, and eventually it just stays in place, so you end up with it keeps it in place anyway.
Right.
So that's what I did with that. So do that.
I like the look of that.
Yeah. So then it's just a matter of decorating however you like. It's yours, isn't it? Do what you like. Yeah. Hello, Sandy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kavita. Hi, Diana. Hello, everyone. Hope I've missed anyone. Hi, Julie. Hi. And just keep going. Just keep going, because it is just keep going.
You could put like beads and things. You could thread things in as you go.
I have. Look, because I'm obviously a knitter and a crocheter. I got stitch markers there. Yeah, like little stitch markers to put on like that, and then just do whatever you like. Honestly, so then what I do with that, get a bit of glue. PVA glue works wicked with everything. Thank you. Right. PVA glue works wicked with anything. Doesn't leave any marks. Just blob a bit on like that.
Yeah.
Wrap that round a bit. There you go. That'll stick. Then move on to something else. So get my scissors. Nip that off. Nip it off. Now I've got a bit of old bits of material. They literally are old bits of material. Look at them. Just raggedy bits of material. I've got It's a fluffy scarf. It's amazing what you keep, isn't it? I mean, I keep everything, so I like this. This is multicolored yarn. I keep a bit of everything.
Right.
Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you. I put a bit of everything. Get a bit
That's
of.
really good though, because it gives you a lot of different texture and
Yeah, that's right. A bit of material. Spot of glue. Gob of glue.
Elizabeth said she'd like to try some simple embroidery. You got any tips for simple embroidery?
Simple embroidery.
Actually, I've got my mum for her birthday. Her birthday was in July, and I got a really good one on Amazon. And it had 3 little hoops, and they were all flowers, but there were different ones you could buy, different designs. And then it came with you got everything in it. So you got all the thread that you needed. It was like a embroidered by colours, if you like. So the template was already on the fabric, and it came with 3 hoops. And she's got to do one. She did one, and she's really enjoying it. She doesn't do it very fast. Hello, Mum, if you're watching. She's probably watching.
They are really good. The simple ones, and they're a good way to learn, especially if you've got the ones where they give you what colours to put where, and I do a lot. When I first started, I downloaded off Etsy basically, and I had a few that I did off Etsy, and then before I knew it, I realised that painting with thread was really what I wanted to be doing.
Yeah.
So I like with everything with me, I don't start at the beginning. I look at where I want to be and what I want to be, and then eventually I get there. Yeah. And then that's all I'm trying to do is perfect the art. And I'm a bit like that with embroidery.
I remember earlier this year you did what was those? What's that word for? It was a circle, and then it was split up into the months of the year, and then
that was the
segment had the flower, which was the flower of the month.
Yeah,
it had a word.
Actually,
does anybody know what the word is? I can't remember. It was like a really
phenology wheel. Phenology.
A
phenology. Yeah.
Sounds like something you do with your head. Well, it was one of those, and it was really good. And I remember because Mark drew it. Yeah, that's a brilliant little. Wheel. Bring it closer, Helen. There you go. See, that's fantastic, isn't it?
And that was just a printed. I found that it's just somebody had printed it. Yeah. Are we both sisters? No, we're not sisters. No, just friends. Sisters. But I love that. I love the conker. Yeah. I don't know which I like.
It looks really complicated, but were the stitches quite simple?
Yeah, because it was the same stitch. It was just over. So with painting with thread, what you do a short stitch, then a long stitch, and a short stitch, and then a long stitch, and that's how and it come down, and that gives you so it's like paint work rather than being. It's not all.
So once you can master that stitch, then you're away.
Yeah, absolutely. That stitch is the beginning, and it's easy. Oh.
And then the frame. I remember the frame you did was
the frame is just made out of bendy twigs again. That's been on there for quite a long time, at least.
Yeah, about 8 months, isn't it?
Yeah, about 8 months. That is just a bendy, just the same way that I do the wreaths.
It just suits it so perfectly.
All I did was at the back. I put a bit of card at the back, like that, and then put it in bendy twigs.
Very good.
A bendy twig's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Said beautiful. Lynn said beautiful. Anne-Marie, lovely. Cindy, lovely. It is really
so if you can't, if and I bought, and I know it's like most people frown on it, but when I first started, I wanted to learn how to do it, and I didn't. Threads are really expensive.
Yeah.
But to be honest, most of these came out of a $7.99 pack. I know. So I paid. Oh, excuse me. I've got a pack for $7.99.
Right.
And that is only half of it. So Mark put them all into separate little things for me.
Right.
So that is part of the pack. And so you could if you don't have to spend loads of money to make something look as beautiful as this. This was done with these $7.99 for the whole pack. So,
but you need embroidery fabric for it.
No, anything will do. Again, anything will do. It really will. Because this was some fabric I got off the market, and I just use that. If you're doing cross stitch, you need the one that's got little squares on it to cross over the stitches.
Right.
But if you're doing embroidery, you can embroider onto anything so long as you can get as long as you're using the right needles.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing with embroidery is using the right needles. But yeah, no, you don't need anything special.
It's beautiful.
So long as the material's not stretchy. Don't use stretchy material.
No, that's what I was thinking, because if you're not perfect and spot on with the tension of the threads, you could sort of scrunch up.
Yeah, there are some things. I mean, when you put them in the frame, you just have to make sure it's really taut in the frame. You can't just put it like it can't. It's got to be taut, otherwise it won't. It will then that's when you have problems if you don't make it. Thank you, Lynn. If you don't make it like taut, then you will have problems. So if you want to embroidery, honestly, I got this off Amazon. To be fair, $7.99 for the whole lot, and it was a bigger arrangement. I've got another box up there, and it was a bigger the thing from top to bottom because I bought another one on top of it.
Yeah.
But
did it come in that box? Because I'm looking at the
box.
No,
it came in just all threads together. No, it didn't come like that. Mark did that.
Oh,
bless him. I
like the box.
Yeah. So yeah, but the frame as well. Again, don't need to go and spend loads of money getting something framed, do you? Do it yourself.
No, that looks brilliant.
Yeah. So it is. There's so many ways. People are so scared to do things, and I get it. I get it. I've looked at stuff and I've thought, can I make that? No, they're so scared, but they won't get into it.
Yeah.
Especially crafting. It's really simple. It really is. You can,
Well, that one's really good because, like you said, it's just like one stitch. But once you learn one stitch, then just go and
it's not even
learn another stitch.
Learn, is it? It's just like going over, just this like they call it painting with thread because you work out with it, but it's just one stitch, short stitch, long stitch, short stitch, long stitch. Perfect. So there you go. If you fancy it, have a go. Yeah. Download yourself. I'll tell you something. I saw the other day. Where's my book gone? Oh, down. Oh, there it is. Online, I saw this Craft World. It's called, and they've got free templates, but they've also got free like magazines. I downloaded a crochet one. I downloaded and they didn't ask for anything. You didn't have to pay for it. You don't have to sign up anything or anything like that. You can just download it. So it really was a good one. I was really chuffed with it as well. So it does free digital downloads, and it also does I think there's embroidery magazines in there, and that there's not not everything, but there's one of each. So it's worth going and having a look and downloading yourself a magazine and reading it online. Yeah, just there's so many different, so much out there, and if we can just bring it all together. So if anybody knows of any sites that gives free stuff that we can share with everybody, let us know, please. This is about all of us working together and helping each other. Kath and I are just trying to help each other, everybody to play.
It's amazing when you start looking and you get an idea for something, and then you go looking, and there's so many free resources out there. People putting stuff on websites and download, free templates and downloads.
Yeah.
I mean, every week I think we've managed to find something that we've
got. We do. Yeah, we find something free every week, don't we? We're doing quite well. But it's cool.
Well, is that right? Put it down the bottom. Craft World.
Craft World, yeah. I don't know if I see it. I can't see it. Craft World.
It should be.
I can't see it, but that. Oh yeah, you can have. Yeah, Craft World. There, I can see it going across the bottom there in the blue line.
I'm trying to be on it.
Oh, you're doing really well, mate. You're doing really well. Hey, you're doing well. Have I ever crocheted a friend a blanket? It goodness me, yeah, loads. I think the world, my friends, my family, they've got more crocheted stuff in their house than Most people have ad hoc dinners. It's everywhere. I'm prolific. I used to crochet 8 hours a day if I could.
Yeah.
But now I'm making this because now I get paid to make stuff. Oh, well, by the way, I'm still making stuff, aren't I? I forgot.
Oh
I
yes,
forgot.
we got a bit
I'm in the
sidetracked.
middle of
Somebody
making
said
stuff.
about
Right.
have you ever done a friendship? Who wrote that? Oh, I'm way
Is that a
behind on the
friendship
comment.
blanket? Oh, I thought she said, have you ever crocheted a friend a blanket? Because I can't see because it's got a $sign in it for some reason here. I can't
Oh
see.
right.
My
No,
pleasure, Jane.
what's a friendship blanket?
Don't know.
No.
I don't know. What's a friendship blanket,
Is
Anne-Marie?
it a blanket that 2 people can get underneath?
2 people can get under? Dual blanket? Right, hang on. I'm carrying on with this. Look. See, now I've got a bit
You
of...
have to tell us what it is.
I don't know what this is. I'll maybe put that over there.
Jane says, thank you for all the lovely ideas.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Bethan's here. Hi, Bethan.
Hi, Bethan. Hi, everybody. Yeah, no, right. I'm carrying on. I do quite like these. I'm quite into playing around with twigs, I've decided.
Shall I do my bit whilst you're
Yeah, go on then. You go for it.
Bit?
Yeah. You go for your bit.
Well, last week I was getting into envelopes, wasn't I? I was doing all my envelopes.
Oh yeah, you're envelope crazy.
That was another freebie that we had. That was I found a template. I found a website that was giving out templates. I'll do it again. For decorated envelopes, like that one.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That was quite
lovely.
So that's already done. And then we were thinking about what to do with all the Christmas things that we normally would put in the bin. So the Christmas cards, wrapping paper, decorations, some decorations. And I just thought about wrapping paper, what to do with wrapping paper. And I was looking actually for templates online for envelopes. And then I thought, don't be ridiculous. You've got a load of envelopes. Just open them out. So when you want to open a letter and you don't want the person to know, so you hold it over the kettle and the steam.
Yeah, is that what you've been doing? Is it?
Yeah, so I've been doing that. I've been holding them over the kettle, going steam open, steam open. So there was I had loads of different sizes. Where's my oh, here we go. But the best one I like the little square ones because they open out into quite a good shape, and then because it's sort of a square. So when you've got your wrapping paper and you have like a good decent piece, then you can get a few squares out of it. So I just opened it out, put it on your wrapping paper, cut around it, draw around it, and then cut around it, and then you've got yourself a...
you got some envelopes for next year, definitely. Bonus.
And then I just scored, because you can see where the lines go, because it's already been scored on your envelope. So I just scored on the envelope, got a bit of glue.
I hate it when people write on envelopes. I don't write when I post cards. I don't write on the envelope when I post a card to somebody I know. It's like, like out in the street. I don't write in case anybody might want to use them again.
I know. I feel like it's a waste of an envelope if you draw on the front of it.
Yeah, I'm an envelope hoarder. Hang on, what have we got here?
Bit of glue
charity bonds. You can get whatever you want very cheaply in a good cause.
And you've got yourself a little envelope.
Yeah, that's wicked. I like that. And you can make them to size. What's that? Yeah. Have you ever crocheted a friend? Hang on, what's that? We have a cancer charity barn near us where you can get whatever you want very cheaply and for a good cause. Oh, good. Hi from New Hampshire. Just thinking about us while you dried some oranges. There you go. I'm going to be known as the orange lady. Where a group of folks all crochet a square for each participant and they exchange it and then put it together in a blanket. Funnily enough, Anne-Marie, one of our friends on Instagram died, and what we did is we all crocheted I crocheted a couple of squares, and we all crocheted the squares and made a big blanket, and it covered her coffin as she went to get cremated, and it covered her coffin, and then afterwards it was taken home, so the family had got it to remember her by. So yeah, so that I have done that. What have we got? Next one. Merry Christmas.
It was really fitting. I think she knew as well, didn't she, beforehand?
She what? She knew she was dying. Yeah, she knew she'd had cancer for quite a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'd known for quite a while. She'd had cancer for a while. So, but yeah, it was but it was a beautiful thing. I've got to say, it was a beautiful thing. Yeah, it was, Anne-Marie. It was lovely. What's this? Somebody coming up with an idea. Where we got that from? Somebody's saying make paper beads to make jewelry. Yeah, that's a good idea. And in with like with the gift wrapping paper, I think that's what Darlene's talking about. It's
because I might have a need for a bead.
You have the need for a bead.
I do have the need for a bead.
Yeah. No, on junk journals you use dingly dangly things, beads and that. And I've made quite a few paper beads. It's a good idea. I'd not thought about that though, Darlene. Thank you, Darlene.
Kim has written and said, my friend's name for me, since I have known her, is Helen, even though your name is Kim. A more than 20-year friendship and a name based on a funny family story. I crochet and I'm also a bit crazy. I've enjoyed sharing your videos with her since I found them earlier this month.
Oh, good.
Then you found it Colleen, so I'm very confused now. That's too. Sorry, Kim. I'm very confused by your message.
We're always confused, though. I shouldn't worry about it.
I like the idea of paper beads.
Well, you should have seen us coming on. It was hilarious. Kath, first of all, Kath had told me she was coming on at 4, then she disappeared, and I thought, oh no, she's died.
I got it. I did say we're going to have a chat at 4, and it was just to sort of run through what we're going to talk about, and do we need any extra cameras, and behind the scenes stuff, and when are we going to how are we going to, because we're having problems notifying people on YouTube that we're live.
Yeah,
and
we're not quite sure what's going on.
No,
but that's work in progress.
I don't watch many live YouTubes.
Yeah, see, I watch a few more, and yeah, this is work in progress. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. We're only just cracking on, look, doing like that. Carry on. What were you making? Oh, sorry, I stopped you again, didn't I?
Yeah. So, I thought of I brought a list.
Got a list.
Things to do with wrapping paper. Number 1, I put reuse it. I am all for reusing wrapping paper. If you can get wrapping paper apart without tearing it, reuse it.
Yeah,
I've got my mum a diary. Mum wants I shouldn't say that. If you're watching, Mum, cover your ears.
Close your ears.
I've got Mum a thing, and I thought I'd wrap it up in some wrapping paper. So I used that. Oh, how's your crochet socks? Don't get us started on socks.
Oh, crochet socks.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. Crochet socks. You can crochet socks, and I would suggest if you crochet socks, you use really, 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 really good yarn, because they're not the most comfortable thing in the world.
Right.
I knit mine only because I find it, and they're okay crochet socks, but again, if you don't, it's about patterns. I actually have found the crazy sock lady on YouTube. She knits socks, and I flipping love them.
Right.
Viewers need to. All right, okay. Sherry's saying that viewers need to subscribe and adjust settings on YouTube page to get notifications. Okay, so we need to tell people more. Then is that right, Sherry? Tell people more.
When people know that we're regular live at 5, I think that's how it worked on Instagram. Yeah. People sort of knew that we were always there at the same time, so they always popped in.
Yeah, it will get there. We just take it. It's just all a bit. Yeah, it's just me and her getting used to everything.
Garrett said that he got notified on Facebook.
Oh, did you? Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm glad to see that's working then.
Yeah.
Something's
working at least.
yeah, I'm glad to see that's working. Honestly, it's quite difficult for me and her sometimes. We're not.
No.
Well, we're not young for a start.
No.
and it's like, what do they say? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, me and her are trying to learn tricks like they're coming out of our ear holes.
It's been a very steep learning curve in the last sort of 3 weeks, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. It has. Oh, look, I got I got a bit of spotty ribbon.
A bit of what?
Spotty ribbon.
Oh, spotty. I thought it said flossy.
Spotty ribbon. No,
right, yes. So,
carry on.
Wrapping paper. Number 1, reuse it. Number 2, use it because it's in packaging. I've been wrapping up a lot of parcels today, so I've been stuffing bits into, add as stuffing in parcels. Oh, Alison said you're amazing. And then I saw this a reel a while ago, and it just popped in my head because some of these envelopes, the wrapping paper is very, very thin. You can't send it in the post; it would just tear. There's no point. It's not going to be something that can handle the postal service. If you're going to be making envelopes out of these things, they've got to be ones that you put in something or you hand deliver. But then I thought it just popped in my head last night about making these little flowers. And I saw this, I might have been on TikTok, I can't remember. And like that, it's a bit bright, isn't it? They're just so cute.
Yeah, they're quite cute, aren't they?
And they were the simplest thing. That's why I need the beads, you see. So it was just a circle. So just cut out a circle, cut it, fold it in half, and fold it in half again, so you get a quarter circle. And then with a pair of scissors, cut down the middle. So you're almost, but not all the way through. And then cut 2 more on either side. And then in true Blue Peter fashion, there's another one.
One you made earlier.
It looks like that. So there's 1 in the middle and then 2 either side. But then I cut rounded edges. So you can see it's like that. Because they'll be the petals. That was the fiddly bit. And then when you open it out, then you've got your flower shape.
Oh, yeah.
And I was going to do a reel like this. And then you want to get one of the lines and cut all the way to the middle. So it splits.
Right.
And then this is the bit that's a bit of a faff. I think you want to have if it's got pattern on one side, you want to have the pattern facing you. And then you just have to roll it around that middle section.
Oh, right, okay.
About the hole in the middle. Right.
It's a good job this hasn't got any.
It in on itself. And then when you open it out, you've got a little flower.
Yeah, cool. And what did you use as the stick?
This was the thing I was struggling with. You need something to pop something in the middle to hold it all together. So I had these, that's not a very good one. These little,
oh yeah, a bit of little berries.
Little berries on floristry wire. Poke that in the bottom. There you go, you've got a little flower.
Yeah, they look lovely, don't they? There you go.
I like
throw your wrapping paper away.
I'm quite very chuffed with that.
Oh, so Nikita said she keeps. Hi Wendy. Nikita said I keep all the paper packaging from Amazon and reuse that in gift baskets and to protect fragile things when I'm sending them out. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I've got to say though, you know the when they put all that reams of paper in your Amazon packaging, why they put reams of paper in is beyond me. I do not know.
Brown stuff.
Yeah, when they put all those reams of paper in there, then I've now started flattening it out and saving it because I've got plans, you lot, with that. Plans, I have plans.
It doesn't hang around for long, yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It goes very quick. I've done that wrong.
I've got things to do with it. Things to do.
But
with
there's
it.
Always.
I guess you could glue or spray mount 2 sheets of paper to make double thickness for envelopes. Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be a good idea, Holly. I like that idea.
Then it would be.
So you'd have a colour inside as well. Yeah, so you'd have pretty pictures either way. That's a good idea. I like that. Hi, Rosemary.
I like it when you open an envelope and it's patterned on the inside.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I feel like, you feel like somebody's actually made an effort.
Yeah.
Don't you? Look, I'm going again round to put these sticks together, just go round. Oh, slow, round, 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 like that.
I'm going double layer.
Turn tissue into rice paper with water and glue. Oh, there you go. Didn't know that. For that, flour a button centre of soda cap with a hole or holes in the cans either side. Oh, right, Joseph.
What's rice paper?
Rice paper. It's like, as you can see through it, can't you? So when I do a lot of junk journals, I make my own paper from, like when I made those bags. The bags that I made. Like that. It turns it into that kind of see-through paper.
Confetti.
Yeah. Like see-through paper. So
Joseph said for the flower, use a button in the centre. I was going to use a button, but Helen's got a thing
that's a good idea, though. Give somebody else if you haven't got any beads or anything like that, because it's like, doing this. Now, if you haven't got loads of thread, if you haven't got, I've just got masses of everything because I save every single thing. You can paint the sticks. And I suggest, because it's much easier to decorate with a felt tip pen than it is to keep painting. You can paint them individual little bits if you like. I've got one up there that I painted. But I suggest that I painted the whole stick white with emulsion paint. So just normal paint, what you put on the wall. Painted it white, and then you could felt tip it. So then I could I could do it with a felt tip. So do that. So this playing with these sticks, but I'm sure everybody's, mind you'll have your kids going around tearing, but you'll all be walking around going, can I have that off the bottom of my skirt? Yeah, that would do. Like me, I've got mountains of stuff. Mountains. I think because I junk journal, that's why I've got so much, really. And also, I obviously crochet like an absolute nutter.
Yeah. Okay. Joseph said, for the flower, a button centre or
a soda cap.
Centre of a soda cap with a hole on the back.
Oh, right, we can see it now. We can't see it. There's a little, when people reply, then we can't really see the ending of what they say because for some reason we've got a little sign there.
I was just putting a little bit of sellotape on the back just to kind of pin it in.
I'm glad you found us, Lorraine. We will be putting the live. Oh, yeah, that looks lovely. We will be putting the. Yeah, it's a good idea to do that. We will be putting this live out afterwards. It's the thing we like about lives is that we can interact with you. It's not so easy to interact on our page, is it? Do you know what I mean? You can talk so much, but these we get to hear your ideas and interact with you. Also, on Facebook. I do have a group that is a craft group where I love to see everything you've made. I really do.
I might put this on there.
Really, really. Oh, look, you've made a whole bunch. Oh, look, well done, you. Look at them. In a Kath Jameson vase.
It's because we have this, our sort of mantra of the show is if you make it 5 times, maybe it's just my mantra, make it 5 times and it gets on the show. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look how many sticks I've made. I know.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look at it is. I'm proper. Yeah, it looks really good in you. I'm going to show you bars as well. Lift your light up. Look. That's a Kath vase. Look. That's Kath makes. Kath makes everything with a smiley face. Oh, wicked. You can tell them to collect more sticks. And on these ones, look, I'm going to bring that back down again so I can show you.
Deb says, hope you had a lovely Christmas. I had a very lovely Christmas. I was doing my taxes all day.
On my arms.
Don't recommend it, but I did do them.
So I got this one. Hang on, this is the painted one.
It reminds me of what are those things called? A dream catcher.
Yeah, kind of, isn't it? Like that. I'm going to put it there. Look, so that one I painted.
Group is on Helen's Facebook page. If you go to the top of Helen's Facebook page and click about, I think it's in there. Sometimes you might get an invite because I think that's just a random thing that Facebook does.
Excuse me, I'm not overly knowledgeable about it all. But and it's just a place where everybody can post whatever they're making and what they're doing. It's just a whole place where we can be nice with each other and show each other our craft
or something.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That's just what that's all it is, really. But please, yeah, just it's up at the top of my page. The Crafty Crafters, crafty. Crafty. Oh, I can't remember what I called it now.
I can go and have a
I'm
look.
I am making things from sticks. I'm making.
You've
I'm
looked.
just cuddling sticks. Mind you, I'm making a right mess now because I've got everything. I took it down and now it's just all a mess. Bit of a pain, isn't it? So all I'm doing, literally, is covering sticks with things. This one, I just painted with emulsion, and then, like, I put dots on it, and that's done with felt tip pen. So little people, if you haven't got all of sticky bits, I'm sure you must have sticky bits at home, you lot. Yeah, sure you had all the sticky bits there. Oh, I don't know where it is. Sorry, Carly. I don't know. Up the top of my page. I don't know. Kath's looking, I think.
Well, when I click the about, you've got another group called the Three Amigos.
Oh yeah, but that's you.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see. It's one member. It'll be me.
Yeah, well, no, it's just me.
Right.
No, so it doesn't like it, does it?
No. I'll turn my light off.
It's all right. Kath will show you. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm in the dark.
Comatose roses. Right there. Look, can you see that crafty craft?
Backwards.
It's got a little giraffe.
Yeah. It's got upcoming events, and then it says Crafty Crafters.
Yeah. Yeah. There. If you just come and as soon as I see it, I do let people in because I just love. I love to see what people are doing. That's it, really. We can all share our love of crafting, and that's one place we can do it. Yeah. You can do other things, but do that as well. So yeah, so you can just paint it. Look, and felt tip.
Oh, that's very good.
So it's just whitewash emulsion, and then just those are just felt tips. That's it. So easy. You can do it either way, like that. We made a right mess over here. Still doing the H. Ah, right. I did want to talk about, oh, thanks, Deb. You're a star. Deb's just put the screenshot. You're absolute darling. Thank you, Deb.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you. I got to say, somebody the other day was helping me out, and I was so chuffed. They kept putting things up, and then I went and closed off the chat because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't mean to. And then she was lovely, and she was helping me out. Thank you ever so much, people, because I'm not really that technically minded. More of a crafter.
Well, I think even the people who are quite sort of technically minded still struggle keeping up these days. I mean, everything's going so fast. It's getting quite ridiculous. I mean, that's why we started our Instagram page, because I think we sort of realized that if we don't keep up, we're going to get left behind really fast because updates and new things and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really you everything's changing, and we're trying to keep up with the changes.
There you go, Carly found it.
Carly find it. Ah, thank you. Oh, excellent. Sorry about that. Hi, Molly. Yeah, right, I'm not very good at. I didn't even realise I had that Crafty Crafters page to begin with.
I'll remember that for next week so that I can add it when we
right. I did want to talk about calcium. Calcium. Being a woman of a certain age.
Yeah.
I need calcium. Well, I have real problems taking calcium tablets. Like they make me really ill, and they just do, and that's it. But a lot of people, they take them, they buy them, they spend a lot of money. Well, don't, because eggshells are a better form of calcium than buying the calcium tablets. They're much better. You've got to cook them for 20 minutes, so boil them for 20 minutes, use your eggshells, remove the membrane,
right,
boil them for 20 minutes, then blitz them up, let them cool, obviously, then blitz them up and eat a half a teaspoon. Just put it in something over your food, whatever. I put it in my green goo. Half a teaspoon every day is half your daily amount of calcium that you need. So really, don't buy calcium tablets. Don't. Again, it's another way they're just squeezing money out. They're so expensive to buy. You know, they really are. And it's just another way of them squeezing money out of us when we really can't afford it. So cook up your eggs, blitz down your shells, get your own form of calcium. They're like £7 or £8 for a tub these days, and you hardly get any in them. So that's me top tip.
Well, I do get prescribed calcium, but I don't really take them because they have gelatin in them, and I'm quite a hard vegetarian, and I don't. You know how capsules have got the soft ones.
Yeah.
Like
I've got
jelly
gelatin in them.
coverage, and I don't want to eat the gelatin, so I don't take them. I just take a multivitamin.
Well, there you go. You could eat. Do you eat eggs though?
Well, I've always in the last few years I've said I'm not going to eat an egg from a chicken if I don't know the name of the chicken.
If you don't know the name of the chicken, well, get to know the names of the chicken and then use the shells.
But my partner eats eggs, so we do have eggshells around. So yes, I could definitely do that with the eggshells.
It really costs a lot of money to buy these things, and it's not. And also, it's not just the money; it's how your body digests it. Well, my body does not digest calcium very well at all. It does not digest it, the tablet form at all. So it's a perfect way for me to get it into my system.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just check up with this.
Yeah.
Some eggshell posting true, same eggshell post. Yeah, yes, Molly. Supplements don't absorb well. They work much better, and I've been reading up loads about it because I don't want to tell anybody wrong. But I've been reading up loads about it, and it's a much better way for our bodies to absorb the calcium. So, yeah, save your eggs.
There is calcium in other things, in green leafy vegetables.
Yeah, but you can't get enough of it. You can't get enough. I mean, I can't get enough of it. I don't eat meat, and I don't drink a lot of dairy or anything like that. So, because my body doesn't like it, so you can't get a lot of it.
After a certain age, we are losing our bone mass at a ridiculous rate.
Yeah, I've got osteoporosis all over my body.
Yeah,
I've got it. Even when they X-rayed my hands, they could tell from the X-ray, and it wasn't a DEXA scan because I've had those, but it was an X-ray. They could say, she said to me, "You've got awful osteoporosis in your hands and your feet," and I'm like, "Yes, I've got it all over my body," because I had a hysterectomy when I was really young. So that is hence the reason I have the problems that I do.
But you've just been your bone mass has been getting worse and worse since a young age, really.
Yeah, since I was 28. Yeah, so it has been not, so it is one of those things to find something you can take. It's difficult, for me because I lose a lot of weight. So it is difficult for me. But so don't throw out your eggshells, gang. Anyway, don't throw out your eggshells because your garden loves them. Your body loves them. Is that Lorraine saying she's definitely not technically minded, but I'm showing anything to craft, I can manage it straight away. Yeah, me too, Lorraine.
Rebecca said, if you boil and drain the water, would that work?
I don't know. I haven't seen that.
It might be a bit eggy.
Yeah, but they're boiling it to boil the salmonella away. Mind you, we have salmonella-free eggs in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't know. Joseph said I need 4 calcium tablets a day, but I love your idea. Yeah, but I don't know if I couldn't take 4 calcium tablets a day. Well, can't take any. But yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Boil, then drink water. Would that work? I'll try that. I have absorption issues with supplements. Yeah, me too, Deb. Hi, Victoria. Yeah, I think it's honestly, when I realised and I read up, and I did read up loads about the eggshells and how they affected your body.
Yeah.
And, it was a much better way of getting calcium into your body. No, I know it's not medical advice to anybody, but I'm just saying. Joseph says this is not medical. Look into vitamin K2 as MK7 to basically grab and body calcium and force it into your bones. Clears out arteries and veins. All right. I will have a look into that as well.
K2.
I've not heard of that. I will have a look. How am I doing? I'm nearly done.
You're nearly done.
I'm nearly done me H. Look. Nearly done me H.
So you don't taste it when you put it in something?
No, I put it in some soup glue, and you can't taste nothing in my green goo. Now I've got to try and put this back.
Helen has to have green goo because, which is like vegetable soup, really, because you can't digest whole food.
No, I digest some, but not a lot. It's I only a little, so I have to be really careful. I don't poke anything into me that my body doesn't like a lot of things. It's a bit ridiculous, my body.
Like champagne.
Hang on, I'm going to turn this round. Right, look, now I've taken all the sticks off. Oh, blimey.
Have you got any sparkles on it?
I've got sparkles. I've got light.
Oh.
I've got lights on it. Look, can you see me?
Yeah.
I'm poking the things that take that off. That is on. I think it's wicked. I'm proper chuffed with it. Oh, gotta be honest.
I'm not on it with the banners anymore.
Proper chuffed with it. The dingly dangly thing. Oh, more dingly dangly. Oh, put that on there. There. Dingly dangly. Look. Brighten up your world.
What are you doing? Are you faffing?
Me faffing. I'm trying to get it on there. Because I took it to pieces. It's alright, I've done it now.
Oh, okay.
Pop that. There we go.
I remember in the 90s, dream catchers. I mean, I think dream catchers have been fashionable since the 60s. But it was like every market had a dream catcher.
Yeah, it's a very similar kind of thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It looks.
What have we got here?
Looks really good.
Dry, it can be crushed into powder. I think it would spring it on oatmeal. Yeah. Is it not? No, you've got to really blitz it, Nikki. You can't just, don't want to be eating big bits of egg. Couldn't taste.
If it's gritty,
taste very nice.
But put it in the garden.
Yeah, but your garden loves eggshells as well. Nobody should throw eggshells out, really. Because your garden really does love it. So the plants really like calcium, and certain plants, especially like tomato plants, they like it. Lots of things like it. So, and you can also, if you grind it up, you can then just water the garden with it. Just sprinkle it everywhere because everything likes it. It's a shame. It's a shame not to use it when everything does actually really, really like it. Right, what am I looking at now? I've got to put a flower in. Look, I've got a flower. Got to tie a flower into it. You can tie anything into it. As I say, I've got feathers on my long dangly things there. Feathers, things like that. Yeah. Right. Well, what else was on our list of things to discuss today then, mate?
On a side note, number one, I don't know. But on a side note, I did see an article this morning about because we were saying about things that we shouldn't be throwing away, that we should just be storing and keeping for projects that we've got planned for January. And then there was a thing, I think it might have been on Birmingham Live website, I have a feeling, about not putting sparkly things in the recycle bin, like cards that have got glitter on. They won't be recycled. So, and people don't know that. They just think Christmas cards, bung them all in the recycle bin. And the advice was put them in your general waste.
Well, how do they get, when it goes to the recycling, how do they know what's, that's got glitter on the card and that hasn't?
I think they got people there. I think they got people there and it goes by on a conveyor belt and they're picking it all out.
Really?
Yeah.
And then there we go.
I think most of it just gets burned.
I didn't know that. Well, there you go. That's the thing. Cells have been known to keep pests from crawling over it to protect plants. Yeah, if you cook them really well, don't break them up too much. Yeah. That's the one. If you cook them really well, don't break them up too much. Then
they don't like the sharp edges.
No, they don't like the sharp edges. So put them in the oven and make them go really baked so that they. And that's another thing. When you boiled up the shells, if you want it easier to make them go smaller, you need to put them in the oven for like 20 minutes on high, and it'll cook them. And then they go really, really crunchy, and then they're easy to blitz into powder because that's what you do with thing is to blitz them into powder. I'm nearly done. I'm coming
I've
back
tried
up.
a lot of things in the garden with trying to get the slugs away without killing them, because I do like them. But when they're heading for your hostas or your
Oh, it's
little
not so
seedlings,
nice, is it?
it's not great. I remember one year I put cat litter. I just put little clumps of cat litter around my plants, and because cat litter absorbs moisture, they didn't go over it, because as soon as they touched it, they knew it was wrong, and so they avoided it.
Oh, right, that worked, did it? Oh,
It
fair
did work
enough.
quite well, but you did have a garden that had like rings of cat litter.
Rings of cat litter everywhere.
Yeah, and with 5 cats in the area, they
Yeah.
they thought it was the lid. So,
Yeah.
but it
It
worked.
was a new litter tray. You were the new
Yeah.
litter tray, were you?
But it's a bit ridiculous, because as soon as your plant grows up and the leaves go over, then anything that's on a neighbouring plant just goes over on the leaf. They don't really go underneath. Are we done? Have you done it?
I finished, yeah.
That's
H for
fantastic.
Helen.
See, in my mind, it looks like a llama.
A llama?
Yeah. It's all the colours and the ribbons and the jingly, sparkly bits. It looks like a llama.
All to do with it, all on a twig. Hey,
Right.
got to be the. But I do love that. I've got to say, I'm making a reel for that for tomorrow. So,
Right.
but yeah, you've anybody who's been on this and anybody who looks at this, they got a more in-depth approach to everything about how the fact that you can use paint, don't have to be stuff like this. But any old tatty bit of anything will do. There's no right or wrong in crafting. People say sometimes you get people comment on the page, oh, you should do it like that. That's the wrong way. And I'm like, it's all right. There's no right and wrong way, you know. You do it your way. I'll do it mine. It's cool.
It's
You do
very
what you
true.
like, and I'll do what I like.
Well, I like to think that when we show each other what we've been doing.
Oh, Rebecca said plastic bottle lids are not recyclable. Make finger pin cushions out of them. Oh, that's a good idea. Now that's a good idea. That is, Rebecca. I like that.
My brain's working. What is a finger pin cushion?
Well, I suppose you could do one that you could put on there and then put your pins in, and then when you're working, you could have it on you.
How do you tie it on?
Well, I made one for my daughter-in-law for the wrist. Now my wrists are like really tiny, and I made one for the wrist, and you put it on with Velcro and then put it on like that. But you could maybe put like behind that one of the hair bobbles or something.
Yes.
Just get that and then slip it on your finger like that. Hello, Chloe. You want to go out now? Come on, then off you go.
That's
slip it on
clever.
your finger.
I like that.
Yeah, I know. I liked that too.
I've seen like little thumb easels, not easels. What's the word? Palettes for paint.
Oh yeah, where they made little ones like that.
Yeah, they're like the big one, but it's just been shrunk down to your thumb.
To
So if you're using acrylics or something. Oh, Helen, yeah, that's right. You were right.
Yeah, I thought it must be like putting it on your finger, but I did. Yeah, but that's a good idea. That's a good idea for little pin cushions. That really is. I'm impressed with that idea.
I imagined it on the end of your finger.
Dasko. Hello, Dasko on YouTube.
Oh, hi. Hello, YouTubers. We've got our little numbers at the top. Tells us how many people are on Facebook and how many people are on YouTube.
I can't see none of that. Right. So, is that it then, mate? Have we done?
Oh, well, what are you doing this week?
Me,
what am I doing this week?
Oh, this week we've got a podcast on Wednesday. I've got a Christmas card thing to do on that. So yeah, a podcast on Wednesday.
Just for YouTube only.
Well, the podcast will go on YouTube, but then eventually I will put a reel out of what I'm making onto Facebook. Yeah, I'll do that.
It's not a live. It's just a
no, it's not a live. It's just a podcast. It's the podcast we do because it's a chance for me and Kath not to have the pressure of being live, and we can be a bit more organised and structured with what we're doing because we can edit it if we need to.
Yeah.
So we do. Yeah, we do. We do the podcast every Wednesday. It comes out every Wednesday. I can't say a set time because we're not very good at that. But yeah, every
Well, it
Wednesday and
takes me
every
about 2
Saturday.
hours to edit it.
Yeah, and it can be a while. And then every Saturday we're going to do a live on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, Neil's
Thank you,
here.
Rebecca. A llama. I wonder if it makes you think of that because it kind of looks like a faction. Yes, it does. She's dead right. Yeah, you've got that.
Yeah. Did you see that Neil's here?
Neil's here. Hi, Neil.
Yeah, you're Neil.
Hello, my lovely Neil.
Hello to my favourite cousin-in-law and the lovely
cousin-in-law and lovely Kath too. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Crystal. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes, I've still got our ending is still a Christmassy ending. Because I thought, it still is Christmas, really.
Well, it's still Christmas, just because I've decided to go on Christmas.
Yeah, that was quick.
Just because I've taken my tree down and made decorations out of it.
Yeah.
Well, just to last for longer. I wanted something bright, and the tree comes down, and then I want something bright behind it.
Yeah, well, that's why I went with flowers.
Yeah. Oh, yes, please, Rebecca. I would like a photograph. You can probably put them on if you're on the Crafty page, whatever it was called. What's it called? I can't remember.
Crafty Crafters.
Crafty Crafters? No, don't know.
What, your page, your group?
Yeah, one of the groups. It's a group I've made. So yeah,
on
and then
Facebook.
On Facebook. If you're on Facebook, yep. And Rebecca's on Facebook. You can post it there. I love to see everything.
I can post a comment.
Yeah, I do like to see people making stuff. I do. I love to see what you've made. It inspires me. Like I inspire you, you inspire me. That's the way this thing works. Hey, Crafty chat page. Thank you.
Oh, that came up twice.
It did. Look, it looks like I'm saying it. I would not know how to do that. I would not know how to do that. But yeah, these Saturdays are because we do like being live. We do like talking to people. Thank you, Rebecca. We do like talking to people. We do like chit-chatting. We do like to find out what you're up to. So yeah, join me.
Next Saturday will be the 2nd of January.
Will it? Blimey, there you go. What is the H that you made for? What is it for? Nothing. Just because I wanted to make it. For Helen. H for Helen. Or happy.
Wednesday's the New Year's Eve.
Wednesday's New Year's Eve?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, yes. Well, we'll be putting our podcast out on New Year's Eve a lot because me and Kath ain't doing anything else.
It's that funny time of year where we have no idea what the day is.
No, I don't really know what day it is anyway, ever.
No, but this now is particularly bad. It doesn't feel like Saturday. Actually.
I know that a Saturday a Friday we used to do a live together. That was cool.
Yeah, that's why it's thrown me today.
Nikita.
I don't know what.
Was that Nikita? I'm going to go for Nikita. You can put any metallic card or paper. A way to tell there is no plastic in wrapping paper is to scrunch up the paper. If it doesn't stay like that, it can't be recycled.
Right.
Okay, thank you for that.
So if it goes,
so you can keep crafting. Can you keep crafting today? You missed the whole show. It's all right. I'll put the show. The show will go on my page. Sorry, like that, but yeah, we can only do about an hour because YouTube don't really. Well, yeah, we can only talk for so long without boring you all. Hey, we can only talk for so long. So
yeah, well,
don't forget on our YouTube channel is Helen and Kath. But the @ needs to go in, otherwise you get gymnastics. And we do not do that. I cannot.
Literally, there are 2 girls there too.
Kath might be able to. You know what? YouTube, look at Helen and Kath. Look at well done, Kath. She's getting sharp with them fingers there. Kath, sharp with the fingers. Whoa, get in there.
I can do
So we shall love you and leave you for another week, I suppose. And we'll be back next Saturday. I will probably pop on doing a few lives haphazardly throughout the week, usually about 5 o'clock in the evening if I'm going to do them.
Yeah. So I'll be in the background somewhere.
Yeah. See you Wednesday.
Yeah. And Kath will be around
somewhere. But yeah, I'll be doing some live. But yeah, happy New Year then to you lot, because
2026.
Yeah, happy 2026. I've been married 41 years in the January. 41 years. Well, there you go, innit? And anyway, thank you ever so much for joining us, everybody. Again, I'll say it. We love to see you here because it gives us a chance to connect with you.
The chat.
Thanks for chat. Yeah, we need you to talk to us. It's all part of this. So yeah, thank you for coming and Happy New Year. And see you.
And don't leave the studio.
No, don't leave the studio. I did that this last week.
When it ends, just leave it alone.
Okay, phone me on the phone. Right, everyone. Shall we say goodbye?
Yes.
Bye. Bye,
everyone. Happy New Year.
See you next week. Have a good week. Bye. Play the outro.